everyone. How are you all? Hey.
Hi.
Welcome. How is everyone?
Good. How are you, Kylie?
Very good. Can everyone see Sophia in the middle here? Young Sophia.
Yes.
How old are you, Sophia? I think we can hear you. How old are you? Oh, no, we can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Now? How about now?
Yes, that's it. Perfect.
Yep.
How old are you now?
13.
So I was there for Sophia's birth.
Oh, so cool.
I was in the delivery room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I said to Sophia this morning, I said, what are you doing? Come to my craft class. She's like,
oh, that's
with
cool.
Mum.
That's great.
My school
Yeah.
isn't working anyways.
Wasn't it? Yeah, whatevs. Skip it for a week or two. It's not going to kill you. You'll learn more in this class than you will the entire week.
Yeah.
Someone could teach you some math while you're here and then you're set.
You can convert the metric.
We'll do some Stampin' Up! CSV conversion.
Yeah.
Tammy! Hi! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hugs.
Me too.
How are you?
Good.
Uh-oh.
I was just telling all of the other girls that I was there for the birth of this beautiful young lady. 13!
Oh, and I think she's been a journalist card.
Unbelievable. Just crazy, huh? How quickly time goes.
Yep. It's gone.
It's gone.
Big
Big hugs to you both.
Yes. All right. I'll let you can. Huh?
I've got another one here. I'm admitting Lorraine's in.
I'll let you watch it.
Hi, Lorraine. So if I do, I want to make sure that I only see. Good. So I realized this morning, I was like, I wonder why I haven't had many replies to my email that I sent at midnight last night. And then as I was about to go live, I realized, I haven't sent it. I'm like, are you for real? Yeah. It's crazy times, that's for sure. So how's everyone this week? You're good, Lorraine? What have you been up to, Sophia? Have you been trying to do schoolwork?
Kind of, yeah.
And you're over it already? You don't like your school teacher?
Especially my art teacher, because that's my favorite subject. And I have
Which one?
Art.
Oh, well, welcome to your
Here's art class.
Yep. I was actually doing art class just before, but it wasn't working.
Oh, perfect. Welcome. You have to say, good morning, Mrs. Bertucci. Do you still do that at school?
No.
Ugh, it used to annoy me so much. I'd be like, seriously, can we just say good morning? Oh, that has worked out very well. Do you have any crafts still in your house?
Maybe. I don't know.
See if you can rummage around. Ask your mum. She'll be like, oh, seriously, can you go away, child? But ask your mum if you have any craft around the house. Do you have even a pen and paper?
Well,
Morning, yeah. Petra. You look how I feel. Can I do that and wear my gown? Wear my pajama gown? Can you see it? Petra, put your video on. It's the best, man. She's in a gown. She's turned her video off now. She's like, oh no.
Darn. Come on. That's okay. I cut my own hair this week. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just wait for the pandemic to be over. Hence the baseball cap.
Well, I was watching I was watching, who was it? Oh, there she is. Hi, Petra.
Hi.
Oh. Oh, that is the best, Petra. That's exactly how I feel. Hi.
I love keeping it real.
People on you wouldn't notice me straight away.
I saw you and I'm like, that's the best. I love it. Oh, too funny. I think I've got everyone in here. Everyone's got this invite absolutely last second. Now, there was a way to hide non-video. Yeah, there we go. Good. And I'll do that one too. Good. So, yeah, see if you can find some craft around the house, Sophia. Do you have anything? Some cardstock, or what have you got? Have you got some plain paper that you can do some drawing on? Yeah? So go grab it, because we'll do it together. I'm just going to make up something this morning. I'm like, I'll just grab something from here somewhere. And I've got a few cards to show you all too.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay! So I don't know if many of you have got these ones, but they're the Memories and More card bases and card envelopes. Have many of you ended up getting these?
No.
I'll just zoom into me.
Oh, what did I get? Something.
So they're just a pack that you can get from the catalogue, but they're super, super handy because they perfectly fit the Memories and More cards, both the small and the large.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's all done for you. So
I have this. I've got the Magnolia Lane cards and more. Is that kind of similar or no?
So you have the actual cards, which I've got here. So all the different cards. I put them in my clear mount case just to store them nicely and so that they can stay together. There's one of our embellishments. Hey, Han, do you know where the other Memories and More cards went? Renault was so good. He cleaned up my craft room yesterday. He did a tardy. I should just open every single one and I will eventually find them.
Oh, I thought they turned off.
Oh, yeah. Do you know where the Memories and More cards went?
They're in that one. They're in that one.
Oh, here they are. Found them.
There's ones that are already open.
Yeah. Thank you. Do you like my new boxes at the bottom?
They're very cool. I really like them.
Ordered them for me because of this new view, you could see so much more of the room. I'm like, oh, I've got to get some boxes. It looks so ugly at the bottom there, but I wanted to make sure that the really cool one was there because you see that when I do my Instagram videos, and then I'm matching it today. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. I'm matching my box.
Okay.
Now, in the middle. Welcome to all our new ones. So, yeah, so this might be something that you've missed. The Memories and More card packs.
I love them.
Cards and envelopes. And probably one of my favourite. I'll just. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Kylie.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. So I'll just do that.
Sit down, baby.
Okay, can we hear okay? Just let me know. I'll put it on gallery mode if you can hear me. Oh, good. Thank you, Priscilla. Oh, Priscilla Gunton's here. Priscilla Gunton is in the house. Hi, Priscilla. How are you, my lovely?
Oh, good. Oh, good.
You good? All your family okay? Keeping safe. Oh, I'm so happy. I've got you unmuted so you can talk away.
Oh, hello.
Isn't it exciting?
You just showed me how to do this 2 weeks ago, and I've done a family Zoom and trivia Zoom and the whole works. Woohoo!
You go, girl. You're such a go-getter. Love it.
I love you too. All right.
And Priscilla is the best hugger officially in the universe. Every on stage, I would be like, I want a Priscilla hug. She's like the best. I'm missing those hugs. I keep telling Bruno, you have to hug me extra hard because you're the only one that can hug me at the moment.
Oh, you're very sweet.
Mwah, mwah.
You too, my love.
Speak soon. And I know Sharon's here.
Yes.
Hi,
yes.
Sharon. How are
Hey,
you?
Kylie.
Good to see your face.
I was so mortified when I looked and I saw there was no invitation. I'm thinking, my party. My party. What's that?
I was so late in sending it. I did it last night at midnight, and then this morning I'm like,
oh my goodness.
I didn't even send it.
I was just on with my boss and I'm thinking, he's got to get off here. I need to go to a party.
And boot the boss. Get up there. I've got a craft.
But he's off. He owes me a day, so I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm glad we're all here.
I'm so happy.
Friday.
That's brilliant. Big hugs. So some of you may have noticed young Sophia Paker here with us. So Sophia, I'm actually Mrs. Bertucci. I'm now officially a teacher. Yeah. Am I your teacher? Hi, Mrs. Bertucci. You got to be bored and you got to roll your eyes at me. Do kids do that at their school teacher?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're like, ugh. What is she doing now? you got to give me attitude. What is that bratitude?
I don't know.
You'll be the good kid in the class, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're the good kid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you're the good kid. Big hugs, Sophia. I was there for Sophia's birth, if you weren't here before. I was in the room. Yeah, with her mum. Now, I want to do the, let's do speaker view. And I want to make sure, so can you see me okay? Is everyone seeing my face as the main one? Good. Okay. We'll do that as, I'll just put that and then put that. And maybe that'll work. Okay. Good. So I had a look at all of our beautiful memories and more cards because I have quite a few here that I've opened but not finished because there's so many in these packs. And these are how the new ones come. They don't even come in a box anymore because they're just so awesome they don't even need a box. But they've also got the other ones, the Magnolia Lane is in this one, and you get so many cards in there. Got another Magnolia Lane. And then I got the Come Sail Away as well. Because I thought that's a really nice one, that one, the Come Sail Away. And you've also got, so that's the Tropical Oasis. But I've already got Tropical Oasis open here. And I've got some memories and the Magnolia Lane open. So I'm going to have a play with this today. But before we do, I've got that all packed up there. I've got some beautiful random act of kindness cards this week, which is very exciting. So I just want to show you those. Now, I got this gorgeous one from my beautiful team member, Michelle, or Missy Mills, which some of you may follow online. Isn't that beautiful what she's done with the note cards? I think it's the Bird Ballad tin. And then she's just put some gorgeous purple posy cardstock behind the back. And then it just comes up so beautifully. And then a sentiment on top. So very simple, but so gorgeous and effective. So she's from Holiday Cards. And she's just sent a really beautiful, oh yes, please say messages down the bottom if you want to chat. I've got you on the side here so that I can see all your chats too if you want to chat. Oh, yeah, just saw your message, Sharon. Told my boss to get off so I could do my Zoom party. That's the best. Now, that's good. Excellent. All set up. So thank you very much, Michelle. That's such a beautiful card. And even the sentiment inside, so sweet. Big hugs. Now, we've got this one from Lorraine, and I think Lorraine's here with us. But Lorraine Morgan sent me this one. Absolutely love it. I've been noticing a few doing the Love It Chopper and doing the smaller inside with embossing on the outside, and it just looks so effective. I absolutely adore it. Yep. Stunning, Lorraine. And then it's got the, that's the best dressed paper. I love that this paper has like handbags and shoes and all sorts on the back, but then the floral on the front, so you can sort of pick and choose which paper you want to use. And then that gorgeous sentiment, and it feels so sturdy, this card. It's got layers upon layers, even inside layers, and it's dressed. No nudie runs in Lorraine's card. It's a very modest card. But yes, Lorraine just sent the most beautiful, I hope she doesn't mind, I'm going to read it. It's just so beautiful. This is the sort of thing we need to be sending right now. We have such a special gift to give to people. This just absolutely is gorgeous. Thank you for being you. The support, encouragement, friendship, and everything else you do and provide is amazing. And you are so generous with your time. We would be lost without you. Please never change. Lots of love, Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. It's so beautiful. And that is exactly what we need to be spreading around. This is the sort of love that is so important right now as we go through this pandemic. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that need lots of love. So thank you, Lorraine. I really appreciate it. Now, this one here I'm particularly excited about because it was for both Bruno and Di. And it's from Lisa. Now, where did Lisa send this from? Oh, there she is, Lisa Harrison. And it's all the way from Western Australia. Thank you, Lorraine. It's so gorgeous. Thank you. So this was from Lisa Harrison. Are you ready for this? It's a scrappy strip card. I'm so excited about this one. And how simple has Lisa made this? These gorgeous colours in the scrappy strips. If you haven't seen Bruno's scrappy strip card technique, then you definitely need to go to YouTube and Google that, scrappy strip. That would actually be a really good one for you to do, Sophia. You could find some coloured cardstock. I might even send you some, actually. You know what? Message me privately your new address, because I know you guys moved house not that long ago. And I'll send you some goodies, okay? So that you can play with some cool craft, and that can be your art class every Friday. Your mum's going to stink and love me. I know. You're welcome, Pam. I'm taking one for the team. We'll do an hour. So yes, so make sure you privately send me your address and I'll get some stuff sent out to you, okay? But this one's a really good one because you don't even need much. You just chop it all up into pieces and they can be totally crooked and everything. And then you just place them on the card. And it looks so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. And we've got some stamp sets here too. So we've got plenty that we can send you. Good. Rita Purdue. This was Rita's card and she did some Love It, Shop It. I'm just going to add these people in from the waiting room. Oh, Wergy and Randy. Welcome, girls. Good to see you here. So Rita sent this one from Western Australia as well. So that's really cute. Look how she's done that. Just simple. I love the Love It, Chop It. It's so effective. But look at that beautiful card that she's made. And from one pack of Designer Series paper, if you use the whole card front, you can make 72 cards from one pack of paper. So we have lots of loving and chopping to do around the world. And this is a beautiful way to share our love of card making around the world. So we could do it for nursing homes or essential workers. There's so many people that need to be shown love right now. So this is a great way to do it. Oh, I want to see, where's she looking feral? She said, no picture of me today. I'm looking and feeling a bit feral. I should have just stayed in my pajamas today. I think we're all feeling it today. Literally, I woke up at 9:30 like this. Did I sleep in? I was like so out of it that I got here. Good. I've joined everyone. Thank you, Sophia. I got your address. I'll send you some goodies. We've got to keep you busy. Cool. So thank you very much, Rita. And she also has yeah, I like Petra. Don't let that stop you. She didn't have a look at Petra, Wergy, and then you'll be set. I was like laughing. Petra's like this with her gown on. It's the best. I'm like, bring it on. Let's keep it real around here. Now, I don't know, did Randy get in the end? Randy, are you here? I keep admitting her, but it keeps not joining her. Poor Randy. She might have to go out and back in again. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. So that was some of the ones that I got. And I think there's a couple more here that I may not have shown. Oh, no, I did show these ones last week. But I definitely want to post pictures of all of these cards. I have them in a pile ready to go because I haven't taken photos of all of these. Because, you know, my assistant is social distancing from me. Normally I could get her to take these pictures for me. And I'm going to put them all on Instagram and Facebook and put them on my stories. Sophia was really excited when she saw that I had a story on Instagram with Taylor Swift on it. She's like, oh my goodness, you use Taylor Swift. I'll have to do that for you, Sophia, just so that I can keep looking cool, all right, even though I'm getting old now. It's like, Kylie's so cool, she used Taylor Swift. So that's good. I'm very happy with all of that. Now, we did some cards this week, which you probably saw. Poor Randy, it's not letting her remove. I mean, let her join. I don't know why. I'll have to send her a message and say, you'll have to just keep trying because it won't admit her. Nope. It's not happy for poor Randy. So I'm going to grab some of the cool cards that we made this week. I think Bruno's one is in here. I've been storing my cards in my empty kit, the kit that we did. Ooh, there's some new ones in here, so I better not show them. But you saw that one that Bruno made. That was for the Gentleman's Crafters blog hop. So really simple, love it, chop it. But how masculine and awesome is that? Well done, Bruno. Oh, there's another new one. That's coming soon. That's coming in the next couple of days. Now, did you see Bruno's video about this one? I think most of us went for the terracotta tile, which Bruno actually agreed with. He feels that the terracotta tile is awesome because it's his second attempt of this theatre card. Big shout out to our team member, Nancy, who sent a card to us that inspired us to make our own. And also the creator of this card is Lawrence. She's from France. I think she says Lola Scrap or something like that. Oh, good. Randy's trying a different way to get in. Let's hope this works. No, it doesn't seem to be wanting her to come in. But yeah, so that's Bruno's theatre card. So definitely go and check out that video because that was on there this week. And what's so cool about this card is created these little tabs on the side, and you can see it's like this flat card, right? And then, whee! Look at that. And it's even got a window sheet here that he's embossed with subtle embossing folder. But you don't even have to emboss it. But how cool is that? It looks like the inside of a house. I know. And what we loved about it is it sort of looks like the brick wall is extending, because it's got the same, I don't know if you can see that brick wall embossing folder, but it's so cool. Good job, Bruno. Can you see it now? Yeah. Blinded by the light, but I really wanted you to see the brick wall. And then he's just put that gorgeous thinlet there, or the die on the front with some of the flowers. And then you just push it in and then it folds flat again. Isn't that the coolest card? So I hope lots of people try the theatre card, because it actually is a lot of fun to make. I've done my own and I'm going to show it this week. But it really is just 3 pieces of the same size. So you have one piece here on this side that's folded, the other on this side, and then the front and the back. Bruno did his inserts a little bit smaller, which is fine, just so it's easier to feed into the little display that you have. Yeah. So is Randy here? Randy, are you here? Message if you got in. I don't see her still. It's still not working for her. So yes, very cool. Definitely check that out, the theatre card. And I'm sure that this won't be the last. And I love that he created the portrait mode, because I kept saying during my team meeting that I wanted to work out how to do the portrait mode, because the I'll show you our team members card, Nancy, because I was like, oh, it's quite deep. I didn't want it as deep as what Nancy's card was, just for something, you know, just to mix it up a bit and change it up. But that's Nancy's card there. Isn't that cool? And I'm a bit lazy and I didn't want to do that sentiment and have to feed it through. So we just kind of did the same, but a little bit different, just to make life a little bit easier. But see how it's quite deep? But yeah, Bruno found a way to not have it as deep, because we did it portrait mode. So it didn't need as much this way for it to close flat, because if you want it to close flat this way, then it has to be those dimensions. I did try to change it, but then it didn't meet in the middle. I was like, that's why it's those dimensions. So yes, I was happy to see Bruno try. It's the architect in him. He's like, yeah, no problem, just do it this way. Why are you so clever, husband? That's very handy having someone clever around here. Then I did this one. You probably saw that one. That was for one of our the botanical prints blog pop that we did together for the tutorial. So that tutorial's still available, and it has 12 videos that go with it as well. It's been very popular. Yeah, I love that Bruno did that too, that he put the window sheet through the subtle embossing folder. It's all the little things that make a big difference. But I'm loving this scrappy strip technique. I love it with the basic black in the background. It really makes those colours pop. But I really, really love it when you add a bit of cardstock in there. I think it looks awesome with the cardstock and the paper. They seem to be my favourite. There was one that was on my Instagram. Oh my goodness, it was amazing, like so amazing. And it was using the scrappy strips as like a background to a boat. So it looked like the ocean. It's gorgeous. Did you all see that? Because it was incredible. Yeah, can highly recommend having a look at that. And then, of course, we've got our Ornate Garden beautiful designer series paper and all of the products that go with that. So we've got those ones that I made using I did the reverse of those two. So what I cut out from one, I've put into the other one. So use the negative and the positive. And we've still got a few Love It Choppers here as well, which is nice. for our beautiful customers and team members that do really well, and yeah, lots of exciting things. So there's lots going on. We've got the creations that we did last week from this kit. I did that kit, which is super, super cute. Those little birdies. I miss you a lot. I really miss you. Yes, we have a tutorial. Bruno made it. It's basically just a video, and it's me watching him do the scrappy strip, thinking it was going to be really difficult and that I wouldn't be able to do it. And then I went, are you for real? Is that it? Yeah, so there's a video of Bruno holding up his scrappy strip card on YouTube. And then I did it too. I did one as well. And there's some more. So the card kits are really, really good. If you can pass that on to friends and family, it's the perfect gift to give to, particularly ones like Sophia can message us here, but would you be happy if you received a card kit in your age group? Be honest, would that be something that if you got it, you'd be happy? And you go, yeah, I totally do that. Is that cool enough for you? Because there's a few other kits as well, but I think knowing, particularly like Sophia's in the 13-year-old age group, and I think that particularly young girls, and even there's one of them that's perfect for even boys to do, which is the one with the city landscape in the background. Yeah, the kits are amazing. So that's a perfect gift to send to your friends or family that, you know, have young ones at home, and that can be their art class work. We're helping them to get tools for their classroom. It's really important that we help support all these mums and dads. My goodness, there's so much work, so much to do having the kids at home. Now I've also got this one here that I did. You probably saw that. I broke out my watercolor pencils. Yep. So if you're using the watercolor pencils by Stampin' Up, they just look like regular pencils when you color, and you're like, ugh, ugly. But then you need to get either the aqua painter or the blender pens, not the blends, the blender pens. Have you seen the blender pens before? They're really cool. If you don't have them, you need them on your repertoire of crafting tools. Did I put them somewhere safe? Yes, I probably put them down here because they're one of my favorite tools. Yep, here they are. So they come in a pack of 3, and they're so cool. Like I've had mine for years and years and years. Yeah, the blender pens feel like magic. They really do. So this is what. Yep, blender pens. This is how they come. I'll do it like this, like all the makeup models. I just need a light on me. And so you have a dual tip. They're both the same, and you just use this to basically create it's like it activates the watercolor pencil. And it just changes, and it's so cool. It's as satisfying as embossing with the heat gun and powder. So no, they're not the same. If you don't have these, Petra, you need them. They're really cool. So I've had these 3. I'm coming up to 11 years in May. So I think it's about 11 years I've had these blender pens. And if you get a little bit of color on there, like as you're doing your watercoloring, and if you get a bit of color on there, so you just get your blender pen and then come in with the get your watercolor and just come in, and you might have a little bit of color that comes onto your blender pen, and you just wipe it on a piece of paper, and then the color comes off, and then you just keep using it. So they just never, yeah, they're amazing. They just keep going and going. You don't need one for each color. No, you just use the 3 for all eternity. I've had them for so many years. Petra said, I use them all the time. Oh, good, good. Petra does have them. And Lorraine says, I have a blender pen and I've never used it. I didn't know what it was for. Well, there you go. And you can also, it's mainly the watercolor pencils that I would use these for. But even before we had watercolor pencils, I would use them to pick up color from my ink, like my ink pads. And you can use it like it's a stamp and write marker. Like obviously you can't color in your blocks or anything, or your actual stamps, but it's really handy for, you've been with Stampin' Up for 24 years, Stanford Jane. Have you had one of these for 24 years? But yeah, so it's really good to even just grab a little bit of ink color, like regular ink. And it has a different look when you color in with them. Yeah, it's sort of, it almost has like a subtle ombre look, like it goes darker and then lighter as you color with them. So really, really handy if you haven't got those. They're my little hot tip for today, blender pens. And not to be confused with our blends, our Stampin' Blends. Blender blends. That's what they are there. They're my blends. Yeah. So, or you can use an aqua painter. Yeah, either. So I will put that back to where I had it before because I was able to find it. So clearly that's a good spot to put it. Yeah, and I'll put it back there. So that's all my show and tell. Let's do some crafting. And there's some more show and tell to come this week. If any of you want to take part in our March highlights, people are already putting their entries in for March, which is very exciting. And actually, we should be about time to announce the winners of the international highlights that we have done. What date is it? We're overdue. Let me go have a look. I want to see if I can find on my blog who our winners were. And we're going to be hopping together in a couple of weeks. So, where are we? We need to go international highlights for April. And I'll share my screen with you so you can see the winners. I don't think I announced these. No, seriously, I'm all over the place. So let's bring this up. Our top 10 international highlights winners. Hopefully you all get to take part in voting for that. If you haven't done that before, okay. So you can actually, on your, if you have a phone or even an iPad, you can actually pinch your screen to make it wider. Isn't that cool? So you can actually touch it and go and zoom right in if you want to see it a bit closer. And as we can see, we have Beth, number 1, Karen, number 2. Oh, you're on a laptop. Sorry, Sophia. You won't be able to pinch. But you should be able to see it in good view because you have such good young eyes and it's a big screen. It's for us over 40 that go, one day that will happen to you, Sophia. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully you have good eyes. Diane, number 4. Priscilla Ilva is number 5. In fact, that's the card. Yay! Priscilla. This was the one. She did this scrappy strips. Can you see that? How beautiful is that card? Oh, Priscilla. That is amazing. Just incredible. So yeah, so definitely check that one out. So that's one of our, she's number 5. Number 6, Deb. Number 7, Karen. Number 8, Vanessa. Number 9, Julie. And number 10, Wendy. And these two got the same. They're actually number 9 shared. So all of us 10 will be hopping with each other in a couple of weeks. So that's really exciting. Congratulations to you all. Really love all your beautiful projects, and we're doing the theme of thanks. So that's really nice. Yeah. So that's exciting. I'll announce that tonight on our group page. Stop share. Isn't that cool? Don't you love Zoom? Yeah, Kerry's like, yeah, totally love it. It's amazing. Now, I want to see if I can, yeah, I'll do that. I like having it like this because I can still see some of your faces, some of your beautiful faces. Good. So, very good. Now let's do some crafting. I want to have a play with these memories and more cards. It's good to remember them because I think we kind of forget to use them, which is a shame because they're so useful. I've got hubby here working from home. Hopefully he doesn't have a meeting happening today. I have to find some headphones. Yes, you will have to find headphones. Oh, and P.S. Big thank you to all these wonderful people that have signed up for our training overnight. Holy moly, so exciting. Clearly you all love the free option for the other training program, which is awesome because, you know, win-win for everyone. So yeah, we had a lot join last night, which is really, really exciting because you're absolutely going to love it. It's just awesome. So I've joined my little craft camera, which is good. Participants. Welcome, Jane. Come on in. Now, does it say join with video? Yes. I've got to make sure that it is the right way. And turn off volume. Good. I think we're right. Oops, pressed the wrong button. What? Completely closed it down. How dare you? So you got to like go like this and tilt it so that it's the right way. We've all been there. We've all done that. Yay! And then I want to flip. So someone asked me this morning, how do I flip? I know it's very nice, the red one. But there's like a little camera icon up the top here, and that enables you to flip. Because someone was asking, they're like, how did you flip using Zoom so that you can see the camera? Petra used it on one of her craft classes this week. Didn't you, lovely Petra?
I did.
And it all went well? Yeah, it was good.
It was
I've
good.
got you unmuted. So you
oh, have you? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's simple?
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. I set it up on two computers. I used Carl's email and my email, and I had my PC on the left here, and I could see everyone's faces, and I just had my phone on my email, and it was just sort of directed at my hand. So
yeah,
went fine, easy.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah. I think if you like once you use it,
and I had everyone unmuted. I had about I think that's important.
How many did you have?
Just to get used to it. There was 6 other participants, but they had multiple participants, like they had mums and daughters, and so it was all up. I think there was about 12 to 15 people in the class, and they all initially I was like, if you've got a question, raise your hand. Not raise your hand on here, but just I'll flip my eyes open and see your hand up. But people are so concentrated on crafting that wasn't even a problem. Like they sort of could just talk as you would in a normal craft class because everyone gets so focused on what they're doing. So it was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, really good.
that's brilliant.
I think the
Sophia's
only-
leaving us. Bye, Sophia.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
I
I
think
like
the
being
only
Mrs. Bertucci, her school teacher.
you do a good job.
Well, I'll send her some goodies, and then yeah, that'll help next week because I'll be like, now you can craft along with us. We'll get some of these young ones started because there doesn't seem to be a lot of young ones crafting.
Yeah,
these
great
days.
idea.
And even Bruno's sister, I sent them 3 kits, and yeah, they were fighting over it. Angela was like, "They're mine." She sent them to me, and then all her 2 daughters, were just like, "Nah, we're taking them, Mum. You're not getting them." So no, it's good. Cool. Well, I'll let you continue crafting away there. I'm glad it all went well.
So good.
Yeah, it's really. I think it's. Look, I love Switcher, but I'm finding that this is actually a really inexpensive and reasonably priced option. Yeah. So for those of you that are thinking about running a class, and you don't even have to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator to run a class. Like you saw what I did with my friend's daughter. I said, "What are you doing now?" Because she was messaging me, and I could tell she was bored. I said, "Why don't you come and join my Zoom party? Come and join." And then we did Pilates yesterday, and I'm thinking about organising a Just Dance party because we worked out that you can so you can use your phone as a remote control as the dancing movements, but we can zoom the TV so that they can see the movements they need to make, but you're all joined to the same room. How do you get Zoom
on your TV?
So I just filmed it with my iPad. I just had the iPad filming my TV. And then our phones are our remote controls for dancing. Jessie and I tested it the other night. So we're hoping that they come up with a way for you to remotely access the dance rooms so that you can put on your TV. But they haven't at the moment. But they need to. But anyway, we'll just use Zoom in the time being. And we tested it, and the timing was fine. She won, so the timing must be okay. Yeah.
We
were doing a dance. And I said, "Jessie, we're going to get skinny." And she was laughing at it.
Good luck with that.
She goes, "Not if I eat all this bread." So, yeah, so we'll try a few different things. Cool. See you soon. Now, where have I got?
See ya.
There. Now, there's someone else I said. Oh, there. Okay. Good. So we'll do this. Oh, Jane, did you want to say something? Just unmute yourself. You click on the screen, and then it's the little microphone button. Oh, you're all good. Very good. So I'll just put my craft room view as the spotlight. There we go. Good. Slowly getting used to this. It's brilliant. So in the pack of Memories and More cards, this is what you receive, which is really awesome because it's, yeah, lots of card bases. And the card bases are absolutely perfectly ready for these gorgeous Memories and More cards. So if you're new to stamping, or if you know someone who's new to stamping, this is like the perfect kit that you could send them without it actually being a kit. So you might look at the Stampin' Up! Kits and think, oh, they're a bit expensive. I don't necessarily have you know, $65 or $100 to send someone a kit. But if you sent them these, and then they could just do their own sentiments, or hopefully they've got something around where they could actually add their own little sentiment on there. But it might be enough just to get them started, and they can stick down all of these gorgeous fronts. And some people don't, like particularly ones that are just starting out, they don't necessarily even need a sentiment when they first start out. Like we know that as card makers, that we like having something at the front. But I've received cards that are just you know, beautiful plain patterned piece of paper on the front. And so then all you'll pay for something like this, like that, the card bases and then the Memories and More card packs. There's actually some new ones in this one too. So the Memories and More cards in this one, what do they have in here? Because yeah, these kits, you're sort of looking like $52, but then you also need the stamp set as well. Yeah, there's a few of them that's sort of, oh, that's about $50, so that's actually not too bad, that one. But the ones in the bigger catalogue, I think they're these ones here. Oh yeah, 50, 60, 60. So they're actually not bad. This was the one that I was saying that's good for boys as well, because it's got aeroplanes and the city landscape, palm trees. So yeah, I said to Angela, look, even Baden can take part, her son, because this is it's got quite a masculine look to it. So even young men can craft along. But I've got here, just want to find the page. So on the Memories and More page, oh, what happened with the, sorry, craft room back? Yeah, there we go. And I'll get Lisa admitted into the, so what I like about this is you have everything you need from the Memories and More point of view, but here are the cards and envelopes, so you may have missed them. So they're $20, and then the cards. So yeah, it's probably around the same price as these kits, but they're going to make 10 small and 10 large. So you're going to get 20 cards plus a whole lot of extra Memories and More bases, whereas a lot of these kits will sort of have maybe eight or so cards in them. So this will give them 20. So double the amount of cards they'll be able to make for around $40. A bit less than 40, about $38. So that's a nice little way of doing it. And it might be easier, less overwhelming, but it's just another option that you can give to them. And there's a few Memories and More card packs in here. We had the beautiful Magnolia Lane one. Where is that one? At the start here. Oh no, actually it's in the yeah, it might be in the other one actually. It is too. Yeah, I don't think we had any in this one. Anyway, if we keep buying them, then hopefully Stampin' Up will keep bringing them out. Because oh no, it wasn't the botanicals, that was the tropical. Might have been the tropical one actually that I'm thinking of. This one here, hey. Tropical Oasis. Yeah. But anyway, you all know because you're all smart cookies. So what we'll do, I'm just going to go through my cards, and I'm just going to go which one is sparking the most joy in me, and then I'm just going to stick it down. It's like done, sold. I'm not going to overthink it too much, but it's just going to be nice and simple and easy. And then afterwards, I can come in and might be easy to fold it first too, so that you can see the crease line there. And then you can come in later and do I like it like that, do the sentiments. So it will happen very quickly, and I think that that's great for beginner card makers because they probably think, oh, I don't have enough time for card making, even though things have changed. Some are actually finding that they're busier than they've ever been before because they might be homeschooling their kids, or maybe hubby's still working and now he's around the house and it's creating lots of change in the house. So mum's just like, you know what, I just need to zone out or I'm going to kill the children. So this is a nice, quick and easy way. And look at the size. Like, the size is so huge, but it's awesome because there's so much you can do with that. And you can totally use your bone folder again. You can see it's not lying flat, and that's because you're not using the bone folder. But when we come back in, we can do that. This is just to do the first scoring. You have them already there. So this would also make a really great class. Like if you had all of this ready to go, and you could say to people, you know, if you want to, you can purchase the pack and then you can take it home with you. Like once you've made one here, well, then you know what to do when you take it home with you. Because sometimes it's just not knowing what to do with these cards when they start to realise, oh, the potential. And so easy and simple. And they come with envelopes. They've got everything they need there because we want the specific sized envelopes. There's those and these bigger ones as well for the big ones. That's all included. I think that's one of the... Yep, that's one of them. Keep them all together. That looks like one of our other ones. I think it's from one of my Random Act of Kindness cards. So I really like this one. I'm going to put something on that. And what's really cool is these ones as well, that comes with it. So you can layer them with these beautiful stickers as well. And these are actually like labels that you can pull out and they're sticky, so you can stamp on that and then add that. So cool. There's a lot in these packs that people don't realise. Okay, let's have a look here. So I've definitely got that one. And I love that it's double-sided too. It's like there's useful things both sides. I do like that one. Oh, I love that one. That was cool. That's what most of us are doing right now. Just rest and relaxation. I'll do that one. How beautiful is that? Gorgeous. Oh, I want to go to the beach, even though I never normally go to the beach. But now because I can't go to the beach, I want to go. Although I think in Victoria we can still go to the beach. I don't know. I'm just staying home. I feel safer there. I'm just staying inside as long as I can. I got a meat delivery yesterday, and last night I found another really cool company. I don't know what it was called, but I was like, yep, I'm doing that. And it was like essential foods you could purchase. So it had fruit and veg, but then it had eggs and chicken, and I'm like, it's so cool, all the different options that are coming up, so that I don't even have to leave my house. It's the best. I feel safer in here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Tropical is a state of mind. Oh yeah, we're doing those. We're doing 2 of them. I'm sending them to my friends. I do like that one. We've done that. Oh, that's really cute, that little guitar. But I think we have enough. Love your smile. Let's have a look how many we have here. That was nice and easy and painless, wasn't it? Now, the hardest bit will be ignoring the other side, especially if it's a side that you like, you feel like you're being mean. It's like, I'm sorry I chose you over the other side. So now you'll see the difference. Folded with bone folder, folded by hand. That's a very big difference. Modest, not very modest. It makes a big difference. And then you can just do this. I've got to make sure it's the right way. Oh, look at this side. It's so cute. If you really wanted to, if you really loved the person a lot, what you can do, and I'll do it with this one actually, because I'll probably send this one to Jessie because she's not here. Just want to make sure that that is scored properly. Because even though you can score it on the score lines, sometimes it decides it wants to do its own thing. That's better. Okay, so you have that. And you're ready for this? This is going to blow your minds, people. Okay. We're going to do this. On the inside. Ah, how cute is that? I stinking love it. And just remember, if you're like, but I really like this flamingo and I wanted to make two, well, just buy another pack. You're allowed. But how cool does this card look now? And we get to use these beautiful lined inserts on our beautiful little card there. Isn't it cute? I love it. So there could be some other ones that you see and you think, yeah, that'll match. I can put that on the inside. I've got those three. Now I'll do this side. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about my training almost being done. It's very exciting. We had lots join last night because they want the 20% off until the end of this month and the free training. I actually have a new video that I'm going to be putting up from a lady who really helped me. I don't even know what you would call her, but she's like a wellness, sort of like a life coach type thing, but looking at health and how we think and how we process things, like our belief systems that we've created since childhood that could actually be affecting how we do things now. Like one of the belief systems I had was that women couldn't be successful in business. I know, weird to think that that was one of my thoughts, but that was one of my belief systems, that I didn't think that women belonged in business or could even run a business. And so she helped me to sort of work through a lot of those issues and like rewire my brain and my thinking and my patterns of thinking. And clearly that went well because now I've got a very successful business as a woman. It's very good. But she's done a talk for me that I'm going to put on the training program this week about the reticular activating system, how our brain will see certain things and then they will become like whether it's a goal, or say, for instance, if you say, oh, I've decided to buy this car. It's a really nice car. And then all of a sudden you're seeing that car everywhere. You're like, I didn't see this car anywhere. And now I'm seeing it everywhere. And that's to do with how our brain processes information. So we can choose what information comes into our brain and how it affects us. And yes, she's going to be doing that talk this week as a little bonus for April that wasn't meant to be there, but she she contacted me, and I was like, yes, this is the perfect talk from the perfect person right now. So I'll be putting that on the training group in the next couple of days. So it's really cool. Like it's not just Stampin' Up people that talk, but a lot of different other people as well that like we had a body language expert give a talk. So it's really cool. I'm loving that group so much. That would be another good one. I wonder if we've got the opposite to that. Oh, that's going to be the inside. Look at me, I've like found some more. Oh, that's pretty too. I'm going to use that one. Did I use just in case, I'll put that out too. I think I must have this out for something else. I didn't see the pineapple there. Maybe I skipped through it. Oh, there it is. Good. So this is going to be one of those ones that I do inside as well. So you can actually just make sure it lines up okay by like connecting that and then doing your scoring, just to, if you do find that you're starting to get problems and it's not lining up properly, that is your solution. Virginia said, I'm trying to create my tabs list with the browser on Firefox, keep blocking it. Ugh, how annoying. I love these on my stamps. It's so handy. All I want them to have, though, is one button that says add all. I would be very excited by that option because I want my customers to add all. And keep in mind too, there's a clearance rack update if you're in Australia. I think most countries have received a clearance rack update, which is cool. So definitely go and check that out. If you live in Australia, you can go to kyliebertucci.com and then just click on shop. I'm going shopping. Yeah, I'm going to do these two. Yeah, I was going to try and go live on Facebook today just to try something new, but it didn't want to play. So I think I might have to add like an app, third-party app or something to allow Facebook to let Zoom go live. I'll have to fix that this afternoon. I won't leave it for an entire week to post our video this time. I had so many messages. It was so cute. Everyone's like, are you okay? We haven't seen any videos this week. Is everything all right with you and Bruno? I'm like, oh, that's really cute that everyone noticed. I think I'm going to do that. Although it's a little bit confusing. Oh, no, that will still work. Yeah, definitely. I just have to line that up. Good. How amazing is this? And then these cards are all going to be ready to go. And then if I wanted to, I can put whatever sentiment I want at whatever time, or I can do it beforehand. But I think it's really nice to have some cards there that you haven't necessarily put a sentiment on. And then when you need them, they're good to go. Oh, I love that banana one. I wonder if there's another one that can go with that. I love the insert. I want something to go on the top. I think there was one with bananas and, oh, that's cute actually. I'm going to do those two together, even though they don't go together. Oh, I don't have any more cards left. Of course. Well, that would be a very nice combo, people. That's another one you can do. Okay, now I want to do something. Maybe I can do, let's see what the insert for this one is. Oh, that's cute. Sunshine and Smiles. I'll do that one in there. So cute and so easy. I think most of them have an insert now. Cute. What are we going to do for that one? That one was our original. I just love this one. I couldn't believe it when we went to the zoo at St. Louis. I saw my first flamingo in real life, and I was just like, are those fake? Are they real? Like, I couldn't believe how incredibly gorgeously pink they are. They were just so beautiful. My eyes couldn't believe that I was seeing such beauty. I was, you ready for it? Speechless. I know, that's unbelievable. Jessie said something yesterday like, oh, we were just waiting for you to stop talking. I said, well, all the best with that. Oh, there's a nice one. You know that's not going to happen. And there's that one. That one I love. Don't think anything goes with that one. They're all my inserts that I can find. Oh, maybe that could be. Right, we can use that one too. So we're just missing one insert. I think that one will go nicely with that one. But if I want to, I can just create my own. Beautiful. And then we've got these ones here. I think that one's definitely that one. Pretty. Oh, my craft room just decided to go plat. So let's get my other one. I love this that you can just go, that's okay, we'll just spotlight this one and do a flippy flip. It's the best. Okay, let's pull you out. Hi everyone, I'm just carrying you over here. Okay. And we're back. So simple. Simple dimples. And then this one, I think I'm going to leave them, but what I'll do, even though this banana is so cute, actually what we'll do, so we don't waste the banana, because it's so cute, it's such a sweet little, actually no, we don't need to even touch the banana. We'll just do this. I'll just eyeball it. Ta-da! And that's how you do it. Isn't that cool? So cute. So that, I didn't do any in those ones, but you could totally do the same thing. Just use, and if there's something that doesn't really match, you can just grab like the color from in here and just do a little strip, or yeah. That's semi. That one's actually quite cute. Yeah, you get the drift. Let's have a look on our little, maybe there's something on here that we can use on the inside. These little hearts are cute. What colours have we got? They're very sweet. We've got a nice pink around here. That probably, just simple. And one more. Cute. Yeah, so you can play around with those stickers and those inserts, which is cool. We've got to use them. No good sitting in our cupboard. It's not doing anyone any good if we just have them sitting in the cupboard. We want to use them. So look how many we've still got left. It's just amazing. It's like they just keep producing. You think you're getting somewhere and then you're like, nope, there's still more. Look at that one. How cool is that? So you can have like the sentiment. You could even decide to go this way, which actually would still be fine. I thought, oh no, that won't match, but it still would be fine. And you can just run that along the front, have your little flower on the corner. Perfect. Let's just do that one. In fact, we'll use, because what thanks have we got in the stickers? So there's enjoy and thanks, and they're all the same. So we'll just use, I think that one's going to go better. Use that one. If you want to, you can dimensionalize it, just even though it's sticky. I think we will actually, because it looks awesome. But how cool is that? It's all just there. I didn't even have to stamp. I just went, okay. And it feels weird putting dimensionals on the back of something that's sticky, but I just think it's worth it.
because it's just going to look so good. Oh, someone's waiting in the waiting room. Debbie's joining. So pretty. Oh, kind of done it a bit that way. See, that's one good thing about using dimensionals. If I had used it with the sticky, I wouldn't have been able to lift it because it's really sticky. There. How cute is that? Unbelievable, huh? None of it is stamped. It's all just using the memories and more. Look at that little sticker. Like when you see it on here, you think, how would I use them? But that's how you use them. And then we've got some of these bigger ones. Let's go through some of them just to get familiar with them. Okay. Oh, there's a beautiful flamingo. Oh, look at that one. Is that not applicable right now or what? Gorgeous. We're going to find all sorts of little gems in this. I feel like I haven't even seen these before, but I know I have. But it is nice just to go through and these beautiful designs that Stampin' Up! Have come up with. It's like we're playing with designer series paper, but it's all pre-cut and pre-done for you. It's the perfect beginner's stamp up option. It's a bit crooked, that one. And these type of cards, because they're bigger than usual, they're actually a really good one to do for, like, if you've got family and you all want to sign it, because it's quite a bit bigger. But yeah, if you want to really jazzy it up, so we know that that's more than likely, I've got the colours on the back of this. No, it doesn't have them listed. But we can see this one here is probably more than likely, yeah, I think Pretty Peacock looks like a good match. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, I like that with that. And then a bit of basic black. And because you've got room to play with on the inside, you can get a bit fancy. I always have my Whisper White inserts pre-cut because it's very handy. So you just want to be aware that it's going to be different size to usual. So I'll probably go, what is it in, oh yeah, 4, I might even do it in inches because it makes more sense, because this is 4 1/4 by 6? No, 6 1/4. Oh no, it's, oh yeah, 6 1/4. So I think I'll do the black first. I'll just see, so if that's 6 1/4, I think I'll just cut it down by 1/8 of an inch. So maybe 6 2/8, although, yes, that's right. And 4 2/8. Let's see what that looks like. That's very nice. And then we'll cut down again. Do it at 6 inches. It might end up a little bit smaller, but I'll start with this. 6 inches by 4 inches. Let's see what that looks like. See if it's enough of a border. I think I want more of a border, to be honest. I really want to. Yeah, I'll do a bit more. So if we go 3 7/8. 5 7/8. Yeah, that's better. Just to give it a bit of kapow impact. And these ones, I don't think they're going to be correct, but can I chop it down? Yes, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. So if we go, let's try 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Oh yeah, that's about right. Let's see what that. I don't think that's correct. Doesn't seem the right width down here. So maybe chop off a little bit more on the edge. So 3 and I'm so bad with inches measurements. So that would be 3 1/2 or 2 4. So maybe 5/8. Let's try that. Ooh, almost. Still needs a little bit more of that side now. So I'll just do the same, which was, I did 5/8, so we'll do 5 5/8. Yeah, I think that should do it. Good. Playing with layers. Yeah, that looks great. So I'll just stick those together. Isn't this little hinge awesome? It's so much better on this new trimmer. And it sits flush. It's so happy. I'm loving the new Stampin' Up! Trimmer. I was not convinced, but I knew I would be as soon as I got it. And of course, that's exactly what happened. I got it and went, of course, it's amazing. Thank you, Stampin' Up! You know what you're doing. Just do a bit of a tidy. So I'll stick that one down first onto the basic black. That Island Indigo is so beautiful. I think I'm only just getting to the point where I can see I probably need to change the blade, and that has been a really good amount of time because I haven't changed the blade yet. So that's a good outcome. Beautiful. So you can make it really, like, even though it's something that feels like it's not overly fancy, you can totally make these fancy cards by just your layering, what you add to it. You can dress it up or keep it really simple and easy. It's just up to you what you're going for. Oh, How beautiful is that? Do we have anything on here that matches? I don't think so. I think it's just right as is. Gorgeous. Yeah, I think it's just about time to do the change the blade. So let's have a look at a couple of the other ones that I can use. Oh wow, that one's beautiful. Definitely using that one. Love the bananas. Oh, look at those flamingos. Wow. Wow. I like that. You can put a sentiment in the middle there. Aww. Let's do another flamingo. I'm doing another banana. And that's actually a really nice one. That would come up really nice because you could definitely utilize this area here and do some stamping. Like it just has to be a sentiment, but that's even if, as a front cover, that is beautiful. Even though you look at that and think, oh, I'll use that, but I think I like those two. And we'll do another one of them. Let's see how many I've got left there. I think I've used quite a bit of these ones. I don't know when I used them, but it doesn't seem like I have as many of the larger ones. Just gorgeous. So if you're a bit concerned stamping straight onto here, what I recommend doing is just have something that you stick to it, because we've already glued it down. It would be so devastating if you stamped, or the other option is to try and stamp, and if you mucked it up, then you just come in with something that you layer over the top. But I think with something like this, it would be beautiful to have use one of our punches, maybe even do some embossing, like if you use the probably something like Old Olive or something like that with these leaves, because you don't want something too dark, and then just do embossing here in the middle, or even the Cajun craze. We don't use Cajun craze too often. And then just have that beautiful sentiment sort of being the hero. And if you wanted to, you could actually use some beautiful vellum or something like that. You know how you see people doing the gorgeous layering and they have things sort of coming out. We have some beautiful dies that you can just cut and have some leaves and foliage behind your sentiment. So yeah, it has a lot of potential to do, like make something very simple look very, very fancy. You can step it up very easily. See you, Teresa. I'm glad I've jolted you, Wergy. That's great. When you're putting your glue out here, whack on. I was making fun of Bruno because his is more like, because he uses his left hand and his sound is different to my sound. I was doing the same thing to Bruno when I was watching his waka waka. Waka 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 waka. He was doing like a, I don't know what his sound was, but it was really cute. And I was going, oh, look at the bananas. I love that. It's so retro. It's like 70s wallpaper. Someone would have had this on their kitchen wall at one stage and thought it looked beautiful. I love it. I want to do the flamingo. Waka, 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 waka. That's all I'm going to hear now, Wergy. Oh, look at them. They're such pretty birds. My goodness. And that, again, will be so beautiful with a big sentiment in the middle here. Layering. It's just going to look so fancy and so gorgeous. This one here is the same. Look at that one. It's a really beautiful set of cards. Oh, Diane's waiting in the waiting room. So pretty. These are just gorgeous. I'm very, very impressed. I haven't even finished dressing them up yet, and I love them. This one I can straight away see myself getting the pretty peacock and doing a like really beautiful, like just a long sentiment along there, because I don't want it to take away from this beautiful bunch of flowers. So probably just along there to the edge, white embossed, sitting there saying, hello, gorgeous. Love you. So there you have it, my lovelies. How good is all of that? We've done so well today. Lots and lots of creating. And I can see all of you have been busy too. So I want to have a lot of fun just coming up with some sentiments for them. And beautiful cards. And I love that you can just do your layering on the inside if you want to, just to make it super fancy. And if you wanted to as well, another thing to keep in mind with these, and I've done it before, where you just use your die to cut out this section here, and then stick down the outside layer and then stick that on top, and then it creates like a dimension in a card that isn't, you might look at that and go, well, how would I, create layers? Well, you can easily create layers. Even if you wanted to, you could cut it down a little bit as well, and then add a black border behind, and then use your dies to cut out, or even a punch to cut out this center section, and then just raise it on your card. And because you've got a black background, it will look really good with that raised section as well. So yeah, lots of ideas, a lot of possibilities with these cards, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Have you had fun? I'll unmute you all and we'll put it on gallery mode so we can all see each other. Unmute all. Not at the moment.
Please.
When I finish these, because then I can go to the post office as well.
And can you get donuts as well?
Maybe. What are you going to do for us?
No, being nice and son. Could I have 3 donuts? Or 2?
Hi, Bruno.
There's only 5 left.
Oh, I have 3. Oh, you can have mine.
Can't hear you, Kylie.
You can have mine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do we have plenty?
There we go, that's better.
No,
That's better.
Oh, come on!
Who's come on? Oh, come on.
Where's Bruno?
He's not feeling it today. Hello, Priscilla Gunton's young man. What was he doing? Oh, come on, Mum.
Kylie just said to say hello to you.
Oh, was that hubby? Busted hubby. Talk nicely to our Priscilla. You have to be nice to our Priscilla or we'll come get ya. She's a favourite.
At least you had clothes on.
Well, it was half naked. I could see you had no top on.
He just woke up.
He just woke up, did he? Oh, he's woken up on the wrong
What's for
side of
breakfast?
bed.
What's for lunch?
What's for lunch? You know what you say, Priscilla? Are those hands painted on, are they?
Ooh.
You may go to the kitchen.
That wouldn't fly in my house.
Well,
I
organised.
made them today.
Oh, look at them. Who else made some creativity?
I saw Petra did something. Petra, where's your card? Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous.
I like what Lorraine said. Are those limbs decoration? Oh, I like yours, Lorraine. I'll just put you on spotlight.
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
You're pretty.
Lovely, Lorraine. Well,
You. Love your hair too. You look amazing.
Really?
She's zhuzhed up. She's zhuzhed.
Yeah, she is.
This is my natural hair. This is how I wake up.
say hello.
Oh, I like your wake up hair. It's amazing. Petra's jealous.
Right, sure.
Petra's like, are you serious?
That's
My
not
hair does
fair.
not wake up
Everyone
like
saw
that.
how I felt when I got up.
And Kerry, what have you been creating?
Hey, what could I add to this?
Come this up.
Oh, what could you add
Come
to
a bit
it?
closer.
Oh,
And then I did the inside.
That's very nice.
That's right. They're probably smart.
I don't even know if you could add anything to it. I think it's quite nice as it is because it could be quite.
Yeah.
Is it a masculine card?
Yes.
Yes, and that's perfect.
Okay, cool. I'm leaving it.
Because I think these boys, they like the minimalist look.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. What's your boy's name, Priscilla?
Christopher. And that was Pete.
Hi, Christopher. Who's that?
Oh, that's Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Yeah, hello.
How you going?
Hi, Pete.
Hello.
Hi, Pete. What are you
G'day.
eating? What are you
G'day,
feeding
all.
us?
All right, bye. Cranking my style.
That's so cute. What's he eating, Priscilla?
Donuts. What else?
Oh,
All right, I know.
I made crepes last night because I was craving crepes with Nutella and raspberry coulis and cream.
Wow.
That's
So yummy.
Really?
It's called
serious
corona
craving.
obesity.
Corona obesity.
Oh, it's so lovely seeing you all. I'll see if I can get
Thank
speak of
you.
Can you all
Thank
give a
you.
wave? Hi. I'm doing gallery mode. So good to see you all.
Thanks, Kylie.
Oh, that's great.
Thank
Highlight
you.
of my
They
week.
use
Thank
the
you,
cards.
Kylie.
Thank you for coming, Priscilla.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
What a
Come
disaster.
up so good.
I
That's
stand
so. That's
directly on,
beautiful, Virginia.
and
Yep.
it's hard, so I had to read.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I love your
So good
nails.
that you can just put it on top.
Yep.
That's what I love about it.
Piece, and then I did this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not sure. That's the envelope.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a good idea. Putting it on the note card.
Yeah, and I
Cool.
And you cut it out.
yeah, I trimmed it.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's clever, Wergie. I love it. And you've used these stickers for the sentiment.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Perfect.
just a few of these.
Smart.
Oh, wonderful.
Very clever.
Oh, so clever. And I love finding uses for those note cards. They're
Oh,
really
they're
good.
Beautiful. I had they don't
Yeah.
do them. Or they
I
bring
love
out-
your nails, Virginia.
Yeah.
Your nails are gorgeous.
Gold bling.
I love it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How much have they grown since last week, Kylie?
They really have.
I know.
Unbelievable.
They're beautiful.
It's got a copper one, so maybe next week they might be copper.
Ooh. Very nice. Very fancy.
I've got metallic purple. It's like
Well, metallic purple would be nice too.
yeah, the copper is almost like a rose gold.
I like the scrappy strips you made with the metallic underneath it, Kylie.
Oh, yes. So it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really good.
Something a little bit different because I thought, oh, Brenna's already done that. But there's some absolutely, like if you go to my Instagram, there's some absolutely amazing ones. In fact, I'll see if I can pull them up and show you because I've saved them all in a folder on my Instagram. So I've put them as a story, but then you can still view the stories. See if it lets me. That one. Yes, it shows it. Okay, I'll just put it on the Zoom and we'll share it. Not that one. Oops, not that one. Where's my little Zoom broadcast gone? I've lost you all.
No, we're there.
I know you're there, but I haven't found the screen. I'm like, where have you gone? There you are. Okay. Share screen. And I'll do share. Let's see if this works. Yes. Okay, so can you see that?
Yeah.
What's that? No, that's not the right one. Hang on.
That's just a header.
Yeah.
Stop share. Now we'll share. There it is. Okay. So on my Instagram, if you go there, there's like these little headers here. And so if you click on the scrappy strip technique, I've got like hundreds of cards here that people have done. See how there's little dots up the top? Each one of them is a card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you just go through and see all of these amazing scrappy
cool.
strips. I know, it's so cool.
I'm guilty now. I haven't.
Look at that one.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
awesome, that one.
Ooh, look at the metallic in that one.
Cool.
Yeah, that was my one that I did my first one attempting Bruno's.
Nice.
Yeah, so if anyone does a scrappy strip card, they can just tag me or just, you know, say, Kylie, I made one, and then I can share it on here. Look at this one.
That's cool.
Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Isn't that stunning? And that's with cardstock. But just being
How
able to
they
have
do
like the
that?
layers of cardstock.
Wow.
And she's copied, this apparently was her, I don't know what it was in the background, but I think it might have been like a chopping board or something like that. And she goes, I just copied my chopping board.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, and used that as inspiration for her colours on her card.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? That one's fun.
Oh, cute.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. And then the embossing, I thought that's really clever. We do
Cool.
like all different embossing and then you can cut it.
Oh, look what the saying says. You impress me. That's
What
good.
does that say? You impressed me.
You impress me.
I just do.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, so there's so many here. If you go through, you'll just be so inspired. Look at that one.
Yeah.
It's a great masculine technique, isn't it? Like a masculine
brilliant.
card. Yeah. And look at that one.
Oh.
So they've embossed it afterwards.
That's clever.
Yeah, so you do the sticky strip and then they emboss.
And believe it or not, I don't have that embossing folder.
Really? Oh, I like the mosaic one.
It might have
Look at
just
that one.
printed me there.
So pretty.
So pretty.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And even with the cardstock, look, it's
I really love the block.
yeah. And then this is vellum. This
I love
one.
how they've used a scrappy strip for the for
for
the
sentiment.
sentiment.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, that's really clever.
Yeah. And then this one was a nice idea.
Yeah, I thought that was good too. I've seen that one.
Having like the edgelet with the ornate garden strip. Yeah, so there's lots of, and look at this one. They've done the scrappy strip and then they cut it out.
Stamped over it and cut it out.
Gorgeous.
That is very
Cut
cool.
it out. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you could use that. Yeah, so there's heaps. So look at where we are.
Wow.
It's still all there. Even that one, what have they done here? It looks like they've done their own.
Looks like paint splodges.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Sponging, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to
sponging
binge
or
watch
something.
this.
What's that?
We need to binge watch this.
Yeah, look at this one. I love
There's so many. So cool.
I love seeing the mashup of designer series paper with cardstock. It just looks so good.
I like that.
Yeah, really clever.
I'm going to try that next.
Yeah, it's a fun technique. It's really good.
Cool.
And like a few people are like, oh, I'm sorry I've missed the boat. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm like, there's no such thing. You can do it forever.
Yeah.
And look at that one. Remember
That's
that old
beautiful.
paper? That's the share what you love
That's so
paper, isn't it?
gorgeous.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah. So you'll have fun. Have a
Oh,
look through there.
Whoa, what was that
amazing.
butterfly?
That butterfly was incredible.
Amazing, isn't it?
That's amazing.
So you can even, with this one here, you can actually click and see the post. Like some of them you can actually go there and see it.
So how have they done that? Is that just, how have they done that?
So it's just stamping. They've just coloured the butterfly and then stuck it on after they did their scrappy strips.
Whoa.
The coloured
So
it has
cool.
to be with blends, I'd imagine. That's amazing.
That looks like
It looks
markers,
almost-
though.
Yeah, it might be
I think
it
it looks
doesn't
like
look like
markers.
blends. It just looks like markers.
That's
But
markers.
you could message her and just say, how did you do that? Or
That's
even
incredible.
pop a comment.
That looks
Yeah,
like
just
markers,
say,
but it's
what to
gorgeous.
use. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
that's really
there's no lines in the colouring. You know when you use markers you get that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Beautiful.
She
isn't
did
it?
a good job. That's awesome.
So you can see the post on some of them. If they've got the white border, then you can go and see the actual, because they've tagged me.
That's pretty.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, so it's fun. So you'll learn a new idea. And then if you're on Instagram, I've said to one of my girls who, she's not necessarily doing Stampin' Up from a business point of view, but her cards are just so incredible. And I said, you have to share them, inspire other people. Just go on
Gorgeous.
Instagram
I like that one.
and
That's
share
beautiful.
it. They're all amazing, yeah. Even that idea of doing it up the top and then just having a panel
Yeah.
of scrappy strip and then a base down the bottom is really clever. Yeah, and using it with this, how cool is that? That's Sarah's one.
What?
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
Sarah and Sean did it. Did you all see that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that's Sean's
Ooh, that's
one
nice.
and that's Sarah's one. So that was pretty cool. We woke up to all these messages and we're like, what is going on? Why is everyone messaging us? Look at that one.
Very beautiful.
Incredible.
Wow.
Bossing after.
Beautiful.
Kylie.
Oh man.
Wow,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
color.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So cool. Yeah, it's so simple, but every single one looks different.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. So have fun with that. Look at that one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that's using the Oasis paper, like the paper that all the memories and more cards that we've got today, but in the paper. Yeah, lots of fun. So there you go. You just go to my Instagram, and then I have these ones: our projects, random act of kindness, scrappy strip.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Oh, hello, Priscilla.
Good. I just got to turn off.
Yeah, I'm good
I
too.
don't know how to close it. I'm zooming.
She's so cute.
Hang on.
Stop
I
share.
don't know how to close it.
She's so popular, that woman.
No.
She knows everyone and everything. Look, she even muted herself. How clever is she? So thank you all very much for being here.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you.
That was fun this morning, and I'm sure we'll be back next week, unless you hear otherwise. Same time, same place, same code even. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can just save it and just say, come back. So that makes it easier.
Cool.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, Kylie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll
Stay
see you
well.
later, Kylie.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.